are here to do the random 11 question. You're a little bit in my space. Random 11 question tag. Sorry about that. All right, and I was tagged by Sandy from Let's Get Fit with Sandy. You can move in here just a little bit, okay? I have a special guest here today, and we're going to call him Ken, although that seems pretty cliche. I do think we need to get another name for you. But anyway, he's going to help me with the questions. He's going to ask me, and I'm going to try to answer them as best that I can. Now, as far as tagging people, I have a whole slew of people I would love to tag, but I'm just going to leave this open for now and say whoever would like to do this, please tag me and let me know you want to do it, and I'll go watch you and tell everybody to go watch you, and I want to hear your answers. All right, number one. What is the answer? I mean, what is the question, right?
Do you collect anything, and if so, what?
Oh, yes, I do. I collect bone china, fine bone china teacups, and I have a lot of mismatched cups, and I like them that way. Now, you know, some of you might not know they actually make bone china out of bone. It just makes it stronger, and you can see the light through it normally, but it makes the cup stronger, and they're able to make the porcelain thinner that way. But I collect old ones. I don't get brand new ones. I just recycle. Okay, next question.
What is one thing most people wouldn't know about you?
Oh boy, isn't that strange? Can you help me with this one? What's one thing people wouldn't know about me? Please keep it clean and keep it nice.
Put me on the spot.
All right, I think I'll come back to that one. Go ahead and ask me the next one.
What is one thing you wished you would have listened to from your parents or friends?
Oh, I know this one. Okay, when we were first married, and we were married, we went to his grandparents' house, and they told us when we were newlyweds never to get a credit card. And we thought they were just the most old-fashioned people on the face of the earth.
We thought they were crazy.
We said, you know what? Everybody has credit cards. Everybody. So we said, you know what? Yeah, okay, whatever. And we went out and got not just one, but many. And that got us into a lot of trouble. And we ended up having to clean things up after that. Now, these days, we only have one personal credit card, and we keep that fairly low. So we've learned our lesson the hard way. Okay, next question.
Do you think any kind of afterlife exists?
Absolutely.
For sure.
I'm a Christian, and even though I'm a doll, I believe, definitely. And so in the afterlife is very, very important what we do while we're here. I definitely believe that. Got anything else to say about that?
You put me on the spot again.
Shall we move on?
If you granted choice of superpowers, which would you choose? The power to stop time, to make changes, or ability to heal?
That is a hard one. I would have to say, probably the ability to heal.
You would.
That would be that's so needed today. And it always has been, hasn't it?
For sure, but I'd stop time to make changes.
Would you really?
While time was stopped, then you could heal.
Well, you can't have both. You can only have one superpower.
Well, there's two of us. You have yours, I got mine.
I guess we'd have to work together like the Wonder Twins, right? All right, what's the next question?
Which would you choose, to be a billionaire but never know love, or $50,000 a year?
$50,000 a year.
We survived on much less.
Right. Let's give a high five. We can get love. We've been poor before,
We've been
so
poor.
It's like I'd do it for $10,000 a year, actually.
Really, really poor. We got pay stubs to prove it.
No doubt. All right, what's the next question?
If you could go back in time, what one thing would you have changed in your life?
One thing, you better sit up. My goodness, I'm losing you. All right, the one thing that I would have changed in my life, probably that I would have never hurt your feelings in my life. Let's keep it clean. It's a G-rated show. All right, next one.
What one moment in time that changed humanity would you change?
One moment in time that changed humanity, what moment would I change? Oh, that is a hard one. Probably, you know what? I don't know. I would have to say, there's so many terrible things that have happened that I think I would go back and change. I don't know. Well, you know what? Let's just make this easy and make it personal.
Go for it.
Well, I guess it's not really a humanity, but I would have to go back to when my parents first had a really bad problem between them, I guess. I'm just going to keep it personal and wish that they had worked it out back then. I don't know. I have no idea. I wish nothing ever bad happened, really, but that's a really hard one. There's so many things. You know what? I need to go back to, what is it that people don't know about me? All right. I don't know. I guess a lot of people don't know that I've had a lot of dance experience as far as like Middle Eastern dance.
Belly dance.
Yes, right. It was very professional, and I studied hard.
It's still hot.
But a lot of people don't know that, I guess. But some of you do. So I don't do it anymore. But I used to study that, and I thought it was a very, very beautiful dance.
Expression.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably one thing they don't know about me.
If you could choose something in the creative field, what would you choose?
Creative field.
The creative field.
Making something.
I guess so. The creative field.
Well, I've done a lot already. I mean,
Puppeteering.
I've always wanted to be a puppeteer. Yes, I have. Maybe someday I will. How about that? How about you?
In the creative field, I don't know. What's creative? I mean, there's a lot of different... that's very... In my opinion, it's pretty open-ended. Did I get out of that okay?
He's very logical. Okay, what's next?
You're in a shopping complex and someone needs help. Would you stop to help?
Outside or inside? I think that makes a big difference. Probably...
I can't tell you how many times I've stopped to help.
I would help being very careful. And I would help if it were... First of all, I'd be very careful if it were a male.
You are very careful.
Yes, and I would definitely make sure that my protection was nearby and ready, and that I was among other people. I'd just be super careful, but I usually try to help people if I can, whenever I can. Sometimes I help people when I probably should just leave it, Like, remember the homeless person that I gave her a ride? And,
oh, yeah.
And she was, like, almost in front of our house, really close. And I said, and then I saw her. She was moving, like, multiple suitcases down the road. And I said, oh, that looks so terrible. She looked like she was a little bit older in age. And I said, you know what? She didn't actually look homeless. And I thought, well, maybe she's in trouble. And so I asked her, I said, you know what? When I get back, because I was on the way to the vet, if she's still around, I told myself I will offer her a ride. And I saw her, she made it down to the gas station, and then I asked her if I could give her a ride somewhere, and she piled all of her stuff into my car, and I realized as I was helping her put it in there that it really, it was sad, but it all smelled like urine really bad, and I know it's shocking. And I gave her a ride, and she had me take her around and around the neighborhood until I dropped her off right where I picked her up. And she gave me this long story about how she owned half the houses in the neighborhood and all of this stuff, and I thought...
Homeless.
You have just made a big mistake.
And crazy.
But, you know what? I do try to help people when I can, so I'll just be a little more careful next time.
If you don't do daily vlogs, would you do Vlogust or Vlogtober?
I definitely would. In fact, that's what I started doing. You're a little too close to the camera there. Thank you. I started doing Vlogust because, I just needed something to kind of pull me back into show up a little bit more, right? And so far, it's kind of helped. Okay, next one.
That's it.
That's it. That's all of them. Oh, you're in my light.
Random 11 question tag.
Well, all right. Everybody, thanks so much. I know I'm sorry I wasn't so exciting about all my answers, but I really enjoyed this, and I enjoyed sharing them with you. And my co-host, everybody, let's hear it for Ken! Yay! Thank you for showing up. He might be a special guest star at another time. If I can get him to settle down. He was a little frisky earlier. All right, everybody. I will see you later. That's all now. Okay, we'll see you later. Love you guys. Bye.